Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play some Factorio. So in the last episode of Factorio, we barely didn't finish solar energy apparently, but we got to sulfur, and now we're going to start thinking sulfuric acid. So I have to decide, am I going to pump the sulfur all the way over to my iron because I am shorter in supply of iron, or do I bring the iron to the sulfur? And I haven't really figured that out yet, so I'm going to stall by looking for what we want next into research. Electronic furnaces, I mean, it destroys my reliance on coal, which is probably a good thing. Excuse me. So, I mean, sulfur, who cares? I might as well pump that over, right? Just come along the south and just figure out where I can just nab a little bit of iron. That's a good question. Where can I nab a little bit of iron? We're really making inserters. Wow. That poor little factory. I'm going to need to make a second one, I think. At some point. I don't even have a buffer. It's long gone. That's okay. So, also, iron plates. I'm not making enough iron plates yet to really get the job done. I kind of want to do more processing. How did you end up there? That's a very weird place for you. Very strange. Okay. As much as I love these here, I'm going to put you here. We're going to put big power poles. I want lights here. That's good. And I'm going to put the big power poles here. That works out nicely. And the red splitters, whenever I finally get around to making some of those, you go here. Alright, working out my toolbar. I'm kind of have some slots open, and that's okay. So I need to make some sulfuric acid here, and I'm just going to put this in a tank somewhere, so it doesn't really matter where I make it. I just need to do it. And I need to bring steel in. I'd say I'd bring steel in here, but I'd never get it. I could peel 50% of my steel off of this way. It'll be a short trip if I do that, which is sort of tempting. That's the only thing that kind of I like about it. And then in this space, I can have my storage tanks for sulfuric acid. I kind of like that, so I'm going to go with it. So let's make some splitters. I'm going to split off some iron here, only because it will not be going very far. I bring the sulfur in here from the top. I bring that in from the bottom. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just make it right here, because you don't need a tremendous amount of stuff. I'm in the way. The space, rather, when making sulfuric acid. All I'm bringing in is iron plate. I'm going to have to bring in the water. But I can pipe in the water. That's not a problem. It'd be easier if I lined it up with that water, of course, which means it would come in through here, it would come in through here, it would be up there. That's doable. So let's just put you here. That's doable. So let's move you and put you here. Water's going to come in. I kind of want it at the same level or higher. So you're either here or higher. So higher it is. Okay. I've got plenty of underground pipe. Wrong. It's this key. So bring that in. Oh, I can't do it at this level because that's where... Well, we'll worry about the steel furnaces when it matters. Yeah, I can't go that far. It matters. We gotta jog down here. We cannot go that far. So we'll have to go here, then here, and move this over by 1. Or just do that. Why wouldn't I just do that? Let's just do that. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so now we just connect the water, which I can't do. I know it's blinking at me. It wants me to do more science. I want to do science too. Don't worry. Kind of want robots. Robots. Okay. Excuse me. Now I don't want to split that there. I want to split up there, but that's too complicated. So we're going to split it here. And what I'm going to do is just move it up there and that will be the end of it. Alright, so actually I can kind of do one of these things here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I could put them here. So I can kind of ease the load on that, because this is not going to draw much in the way of resources. Honestly. Not much in the slightest. So, oh, I missed. Ha ha ha. How fast do you make sulfuric acid? 5 every second. We need you to be much faster than that. Alright, all I need is a sulfur. So I can bring sulfur through down there. You are ill-placed. What do I need? 5 sulfur to every iron? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually jog this over by 1. Oh, that's still going to need to be there. This guy cannot handle all of them, so it will have to be one of the bigger ones. Which is fine. We put that one there, and then I can save by getting rid of that one. Cool. Logistic robots. Logistics. Can I get you? No! What do you provide? Requesters and active providers. Yeah, those are kind of important for the logistics system. So I need blue science before I can get there. Blue science before I can get there. At least we can construct. How do we deconstruct? Can I do that already? Probably not. Character logistics slots, which, you know, aren't important if I can't have logistic robots yet anyway. How do I get the deconstruction planner? Oh, that's how. Okay, I see. That's both of them there. Yeah, so we want that. Because that way I can at least get some robots maybe clearing some trees. Alright, so now we are going to bend this guy this way and bring him up like this. And then my sulfur is going to come along here. Up until there, and then go underneath. And that will be 1 too low. Perfect! That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Said not me. But that's okay. Now we can get going. Now we've got our sulfuric acid ready to go. I really wanted the tank down here. I don't think that's going to be a reality. Give me those. I could put the storage tank up here, I suppose, but that doesn't allow me to expand that, and that's the whole point of these designs, is to expand. Of course, now I can't expand this, but at the same time, look at all these belts. I don't think I have to worry about transport belt being made, and if I really cared, I could just make this a level 2 assembler, which I haven't even done yet, so, you know, I'm not that concerned. How are my belts doing? I could use some more. Give me some belts. Then we just need to pipe this somewhere. I need a storage tank for it, which I need iron. Of course I do. I don't even know why I looked to see what I would need to make that happen. The buffer has not been replaced yet, so we're still running thin here. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these storage tanks for sulfuric acid. And really, there's no convenient place for this. Oh, but it would fit right here. Done. That looks like a convenient place to me. So now I have sulfuric acid. Construction robots. Let's do automation. So, batteries. I have sulfuric acid. That's it. That's all I need. I need iron and copper, and then I can have batteries. So sulfuric acid I can keep in the storage tank and pipe through somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I can pipe it through somewhere. And I think we'll bring battery production up here. I need iron plates, I need copper plates. I have both of those in supply. I still can't believe I accidentally crafted those extra wooden or steel, iron pickaxes, because that's really inconvenient. I really wanted to be using steel by now, but I am too much of a conservationist not to just get rid of them. Okay, so batteries. Made in chemical plants, obviously, because I need sulfuric acid and then iron and copper at a 1-to-1 ratio. Takes 5 seconds. This iron is not going to be used much anymore, but it's still good to just let it sit and fill. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to split this iron off here. Iron and copper at a 1-to-1 ratio. It's going to be easiest to move the copper, I think. So let's go underground. I'm way too far for that to work. I don't know why I was standing there expecting it to be magically perfect. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. So we're going to come through here. Although those are never going to go in a belt. Let's be more space efficient. Let's just do that. That's not splitting off the copper, or the iron rather. I want to split off the iron. So underground here to here. And put in a splitter right here. Alright, that gives me my iron. Copper is now going that way. And there we go. Let's speed up the corners. Nah, I don't really care. Alright, so this gets me part of what I need for batteries. Now, I do actually need to craft another chemical plant, which does take about 17 years. Hyperbole, of course, but it feels like 17 years. Yes! Now I can deconstruct and construct. You only ever need one of these, so I might as well make it now. That's done. You, sir, you live there now. Enjoy that new home. Sulfuric acid will come in somewhere. I don't know which direction yet. Let's say that direction. I wish to make batteries. We're going to pipe it through. We could run it down here. No, not easily. No. How long do underground pipes go? If I put one here, it would have to end here. I have room here. That's what we're going to do. Ah! Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to run the pipe through here. I can go that far with it, but obviously that's not going to work. How is this going to work at all? I had a master plan, and then it doesn't work because I have to go underground. I need to be here. So what I could do is not that. Quite the conundrum I have here. I'm trying to get this out into the open. In the meantime, consider stack size bonus. I think it's going to be easier to get this through here. So let's rotate it this way. Let's get some underground pipe. How far down can I go now? I can go to here. And if I do this, really? You're going, why do you do this to me? How far down can I go now? I can only go to here. Well, I'm not going to move that over. That's not going to help because I can't go underground. I could actually. Hold on. I could go underground one more. Could I go 2? No, but I could go the 1. Which doesn't help me. I need to go 2. So much for that. So that's not helpful. I have gone too tight, I think, on my factory, which I kind of suspected might be the case. I can go under here. I mean, this is the easiest way, right? It's the easiest way. So that's what we're going to do. So we go underground here. This is where it has to come out. So it has to come out here. I can go that far. This one can go here. And then we just make a bunch of pipe to go the rest of the way. 510. That gives me that pipe, which I'm going to lay down before I make anything else. So that gets me the sulfuric acid. I've now got sulfuric acid here. Now give me some underground pipe. That'll bring the underground pipe up to here, and then I can just go over there. And if I decide to make more, I can just keep them along that way. So I actually want to go this way. Brings the pipe in this way, and I can just do undergrounds as much as I want there. Okay, so now I need some inserters. Although it takes, what, 5 seconds to make a battery? These don't have to be fast inserters. Actually, I could just make one fast inserter then, and it'll be just fine. Put that up there. I've got my piping. Pipe is this one. Comes up here to that level. And to that level, and then I just need some more pipe. Goes there. And there. And we've got batteries. Okay. I probably want two of these chemical plants making batteries in the long term, but short term, this accomplishes my goal. Alright, so let's get some inserters coming out of this bad boy. I need power. Let me just get a normal wooden power pole. What a novel concept. But we'll just do that. And that puts this onto a belt. And if I were paying any attention, I'd notice that this is where I wanted my line to continue. So I need to move this whole thing over by 1. Planning, not my strong suit when it's late. I suspect recording earlier for me is going to be the better thing to do, but for now, we're here, baby. So let's get that chemical plant in place. I can put it right here. That's as close as I can go if I weren't standing in the way. Let's get another chemical plant. We'll just start off with 2 of these, even though it's going to take 10 years to do that. And I'm just going to do some normal basic pipe. Make all the pipe I've got. I'm out of iron. I'm going to have to go dump some of this stuff out of my inventory in a second here, but we have batteries. That's the important thing. And since I'm going to just use normal pipe here, get rid of this. Boom. There we go. Actually, this won't work. We do have to go underground in order to fit the inserters. So that goes like that, and then I could put my inserters down here. Perfect. Now I want a big power pole, which will get me everything I could ever want, and then some, if I could put it in there, which I can't. Which means I just need a mini power pole to cover those guys, and then to cover both of my exits. Tell them I want batteries. Bob's your uncle. There we go. 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, we'll get some batteries. And I have decimated the power supply. How did that happen? Oh. Well, folks, stay tuned, as next time we find out how I decimated the power supply. It's a little early for a cut, but close enough, so we're gonna leave it here. Click the like button if you enjoyed. Click like for no power. I don't know. Consider subscribing to stay updated to the channel. And until next time, cheers.